is happening, gamers? This is Bradley here, and welcome back to another news roundup. And to kick us off is that Nintendo has announced that the Miiverse stage, Splatoon costumes, and the blonde beauty known as Lucas will all be releasing for Super Smash Bros. 3DS and Wii U on June 14th. Yes, a Sunday. Lucas will be running us $4 per version, but if you buy for both games, he'll cost $5. The Splatoon costumes will be 75 cents per version, but if you buy for both games, they'll be $1.15. And as for the Miiverse stage, that's free, as far as I'm aware. In a surprise announcement today, that's not going to be the only thing going on for June 14th. Masahiro Sakurai is actually going to be hosting a special video presentation on the same day for Super Smash Bros. 3DS and Wii U. Nintendo says he'll be outlining the details of the content that will be releasing on June 14th, which includes Lucas and so on, but I think there's going to be more beyond that. It just kind of seems like a waste to have Sakurai do a special presentation but not reveal new information. But he'll probably talk about Lucas and how some of his moves have changed, how the Miiverse stage will work with the Miiverse posts, and so on. But beyond the obvious, we have yet to receive Tournament Mode, which was announced a while ago, so he'll probably talk about that, and also reveal a new DLC fighter. That seems pretty likely. I am definitely curious about who the next DLC fighter is going to be. If it's Roy or Chrom, I'm going to cut my leg off. So Slicer, done. I wouldn't mind seeing Ryu join Smash Bros, but what would be really cool is have a character picked from left field that we had no idea would be announced for the game. Similar to Duck Hunt. And I almost forgot DLC stages. I wouldn't be surprised if those were announced to be on the horizon. Hopefully they would be new ones and not just returning ones. Like how about a Splatoon stage where ink is thrown onto the stage and when your character walks into the ink, it makes them slower. But I am certainly curious to see what the Sack Daddy is going to be revealing for this non-Nintendo Direct special presentation. If you do want to tune into it, it will be airing at 7:40 AM Pacific time, which is kind of an odd time, but maybe it will be 20 minutes long, so it ends at 8. Moving away from Smash Bros though, is that with the announcement that a new Mega Man cartoon TV series was in the works, and that Capcom hired a new producer for the Mega Man franchise, it was looking like Capcom was trying to bring back the Blue Bomber. And now they have announced a new Mega Man game. Kind of. I say kind of because it's basically a collection of past Mega Man games but with some new features sprinkled in. But the game is called Mega Man Legacy Collection. Legacy Collection will include the original 6 Mega Man games for the NES, a challenge mode which remixes gameplay from all 6 games to provide some difficult trials, a museum mode where you can look at the history of Mega Man with concept art and so on, and also there will be leaderboards. The 6 Mega Man games are being reproduced with an all-new engine called the Eclipse engine. It's still going to be 8-bit and all that. It's going to look like the NES games but in HD. And maybe this engine will help with the stuttering that the original games had. Mega Man Legacy Collection will be releasing digitally in North America and Europe this summer for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC, and this winter for the 3DS. It's not coming to the Wii U. So while everyone else is playing in HD, Nintendo owners have to play on a low-res screen, but hopefully they at least add some 3D effect. But am I excited for the Mega Man Legacy Collection? No, not really, and I'm sure some Mega Man fans aren't that excited either since they've already played Mega Man 1 through 6. I personally haven't played Mega Man 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6, so this game will be pretty fresh to me, but still, I'm not really excited. The challenge mode is a nice inclusion though, and that might be the big draw for some people to pick up the Legacy Collection. It might be like NES Remix, but Mega Man. I can't see why fans would be disappointed with the Legacy Collection because they've been waiting so long for a brand new Mega Man game. But Capcom might be using this as filler until the next big Mega Man game releases maybe in 2016 or 2017 in time for the TV show. Why is it not coming to the Wii U? What's up with that? In other news, Xseed has announced that they're localizing the 3DS game Return to Popa Lacrosse, A Story of Seasons Fairytale in North America this winter. This game is actually a crossover between the Japanese Popa Lacrosse Stories comic book series and the video game series Story of Seasons. This game with an absurdly long and weird name will have the farming and life simulation of Story of Seasons, but it will also mix in some turn-based combat, which might give people a Rune Factory feel. So there's going to be crop raising, bug catching, mining, item synthesizing, relationship forging, nearly 100 quests to take on, and over 600 items to collect. I haven't played a Harvest Moon game in a while, but Return to Popa Lacrosse, A Story of Seasons Fairytale seems a bit more up my alley. The RPG-ish turn-based combat aspect will be a nice distraction from the life simulation. Maybe. For all you Terraria fans out there, we finally have confirmation that Terraria is indeed coming to the 3DS and Wii U. We've seen ratings and game listings for a 3DS and Wii U version pop up in the past, but now we have confirmation straight from the camel's mouth. Whitney Baird, the lead developer of Terraria, confirmed this in the official forums for the game. They still haven't made a big unveiling of the Nintendo versions of Terraria, we just know it's happening. Maybe they're holding it off until E3. I have never played Terraria in my life, but the game is popular and it does certainly look interesting. I like the pixel artwork and it's like a 2D version of Minecraft. The game would be pretty beast on the 3DS because you could take it on the go, but they better support cross-buy. You buy it on the 3DS and you get the Wii U version for free, and vice versa. We don't have a release date yet, but just know it's coming. And as a way to round this video off, Curve Digital has announced that they're bringing Action Hank to the Wii U this summer. I didn't even know this game existed until it was announced that it was getting ported over, but it's a racing / platforming game where you run, jump, and butt slide across over 70 challenging levels. It kind of reminds me of Bit Trip Runner, but it's not music based, and I don't think it's a continuous runner. The game does look fun and wacky, and I do love me some platformers, so Action Hank might be worth checking out. And that will bring us to the end of the news roundup. If you like what you saw, please give this video a thumbs up and add your favorites and all that good stuff, and you can stay tuned for more videos in the future. I am hoping to have my review up for Splatoon on Tuesday, so you can stay tuned for that, but I will talk to you later in the next video, guys. Bye!